Is change the only constant in the universe? Can we ever step into the same river twice? These thought-provoking questions bring us to the doorstep of Heraclitus, an ancient Greek philosopher who dared to challenge the static view of the world. Born in Ephesus around 535 BCE, Heraclitus is often referred to as the Philosopher of Flux. His pioneering contributions to the philosophy of change and the nature of the universe have left an indelible mark on Western thought. At the heart of his philosophy is the Greek concept of pantarei, which translates to everything flows. Heraclitus believed that change is the fundamental essence of the universe and that nothing remains static. He captured this belief in his famous statement, "You cannot step into the same river twice," underscoring the ever-changing nature of the world around us. Now, let's delve into the life and philosophy of Heraclitus, the Philosopher of Flux. Born in Ephesus around 535 BCE, Heraclitus was a pioneering figure who broke away from the philosophical norms of his time. Hailing from a prominent family in the bustling city of Ephesus, Heraclitus was poised for a life of political power. Yet he chose a different path, one that led him to the realms of deep thought and introspection. Little is known about his life, but it's clear that from an early age, he was a maverick, a nonconformist who dared to question the status quo. Heraclitus embarked on a philosophical journey that was as dynamic and flowing as the ideas he would come to espouse. As he delved into the mysteries of the universe, he veered away from the static worldviews of his contemporaries. Instead, he embraced the concept of change as the underlying principle of existence. He saw the world not as a fixed entity, but as a dynamic, ever-evolving phenomenon, a river in constant flux. His philosophical endeavors led him to propose pioneering concepts that challenged conventional wisdom. He introduced pantarei, a Greek phrase signifying everything flows. This was a groundbreaking idea, emphasizing that nothing in the universe is permanent, that everything is subject to change. The river you step into now is not the same river you step into a moment later. Heraclitus also saw beauty and harmony in the apparent chaos of the world. He proposed the idea of the unity of opposites, suggesting that opposing forces are interconnected and necessary for the balance of the universe. This profound concept laid the groundwork for dialectical thinking, influencing countless philosophers who followed in his footsteps. In his quest for understanding, Heraclitus used fire as a symbol of change, illustrating his belief in the continuous transformation of all things. He saw conflict and tension as inherent aspects of the cosmos, leading to a harmonious balance despite the ever-changing state of existence. Heraclitus's groundbreaking views on change and the universe set him apart from his contemporaries. His philosophical insights continue to resonate today, prompting us to contemplate the dynamic nature of reality and our place within it. At the heart of Heraclitus's philosophy is the concept of change, the idea that nothing in the universe remains constant. This is the cornerstone of Heraclitus's worldview, a lens through which he examined the cosmos and life within it. He emphasized the idea of pantarei, a beautiful Greek phrase that translates to everything flows. Now, don't let the simplicity of this phrase fool you. It's a profound statement that underscores Heraclitus's belief that change is the fundamental essence of the universe. Imagine a river, its waters flowing endlessly, never ceasing, never pausing. Every moment, every second, it's in a state of flux. This dynamic, ever-changing nature of the river served as a metaphor for Heraclitus to illustrate his philosophy. He famously said, "You cannot step into the same river twice, because the water you step into is not the same water that flowed a moment ago." It's a powerful image, isn't it? It's a reminder that the world around us, and indeed we ourselves, are in a perpetual state of transformation. But wait, there's more. Heraclitus didn't just stop at stating that everything changes. He delved deeper, analyzing what drives this constant transformation. To him, fire was a potent symbol of change. Why fire, you ask? Well, fire, like the universe, is always in motion. It flickers, dances, consumes, and transforms everything it touches, just like the cosmic changes Heraclitus observed. Heraclitus believed that this continual transformation of all things is not a random, chaotic process. Instead, it's a harmonious dance, a play of elements, driven by inherent conflicts and tensions. It's a dynamic equilibrium, where change is not just an integral part, but the very essence of existence. So, Heraclitus's philosophy of flux is not just about acknowledging change, it's about embracing it, understanding its central role in the universe, and seeing the beauty in this eternal dance of transformation. For Heraclitus, change was not just a part of life, it was life itself. Heraclitus also introduced a radical idea, the unity of opposites. This concept strays from the conventional binary perspective that views opposites as separate and incompatible entities. Instead, Heraclitus proposed that opposing forces are fundamentally interconnected, each playing a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the universe. For Heraclitus, the universe is not a static entity, but a dynamic system in which change is constant and inevitable. This constant fluctuation is driven by the interplay of opposites. Day turns into night, hot cools down to become cold, life inevitably meets death. These are not isolated phenomena, but represent the constant push and pull, the ebb and flow of life that Heraclitus embraced. He saw a profound unity in this dynamic interplay, where each opposite is not only necessary for the other's existence, but also contains the seeds of its counterpart. This is much like the ancient Chinese philosophy of yin and yang, where the seed of each exists within the other, and their interplay creates the dynamic process of the universe. Heraclitus's concept of the unity of opposites is not just about physical phenomena. It extends to the realm of human experiences and emotions. Joy is made more profound by the experience of sorrow. Success is meaningful because of the possibility of failure, and peace is cherished because of the knowledge of conflict. This perspective introduced a fresh way of understanding the world, one that embraces the inherent contradictions and tensions as natural and necessary. It's an acceptance of the dynamic nature of existence, where change is the only constant and opposites are merely two sides of the same coin. Heraclitus's idea of the unity of opposites has left an indelible mark on the philosophical world. It laid the groundwork for dialectical thinking, a method of argument and reasoning that explores the tension between opposing ideas to drive understanding and progress. This Heraclitean principle would become a key influence on future philosophers, including the likes of Hegel. This idea of the unity of opposites would go on to influence dialectical thinking and future philosophers. Though Heraclitus's writings have not survived in their entirety, his profound ideas have left a lasting impact on Western thought. These ideas, distilled from fragments and references, have permeated the realms of philosophy, science, and literature, influencing countless thinkers over the centuries. In the realm of philosophy, Heraclitus's pioneering concept of panta rhei, or everything flows, challenged the static views of reality held by his contemporaries. His emphasis on the dynamic, ever-changing nature of existence laid the groundwork for future philosophical movements, including existentialism and process philosophy. Heraclitus also introduced the idea of the unity of opposites, an insight that has shaped dialectical thinking and influenced philosophers like Hegel. Heraclitus's philosophy also had a profound impact on the world of science. His belief in the constant state of flux resonates with the fundamental principles of physics, particularly in the field of quantum mechanics, where particles are understood to exist in a state of constant change and flux. In literature, Heraclitus's ideas have found expression in the works of many writers and poets. His notion of the ever-changing river has been echoed in verses and prose, serving as a powerful metaphor for the transient nature of life. Beyond these domains, Heraclitus's philosophy continues to inspire thinkers across various disciplines. His contemplation on the interplay of opposites and the constant flow of existence offers a unique lens through which to view the world. These ideas stimulate discussions on the nature of reality, human existence, and our place within the universe. In essence, Heraclitus's legacy is one of enduring relevance. His insights, though born in the distant past, continue to resonate in the modern world, challenging us to question our perceptions of reality and to embrace the ever-present flux of life. Heraclitus's insights into the interplay of opposites and the constant flow of existence continue to inspire contemplation and discussion on the nature of reality and our place within it. So, what can we learn from Heraclitus's philosophy today? From the ancient city of Ephesus emerges a philosophy of flux, a worldview that paints reality as a dynamic, ever-changing canvas. Heraclitus, the philosopher of flux, teaches us that nothing is permanent, that everything flows. It's a concept that rings true in today's world, where change is the only certainty we have. Heraclitus's philosophy doesn't shy away from the tension and conflict inherent to existence. Instead, it embraces them as integral to the harmonious balance of the universe, a perspective that has influenced dialectical thinking for centuries. The ancient philosopher also introduces us to the unity of opposites, emphasizing the interconnectedness of opposing forces. This idea continues to inspire dialogue and contemplation today, shedding light on the nature of reality and our place within it. Perhaps Heraclitus was right all along. Change truly is the only constant in the universe.